tell me, what's your history with Robinhood? What got you into it? What have you been trading? And are you in any of these, I don't know whether to call it Reddit-driven meme stocks? What do you think?
Well, I got it. I love Robinhood. I love what they represent, putting basically the stock market in your pocket. It's really cool. Let's retail traders trade really quick in real time and kind of makes you feel like you're on the floor with the traders, So really a cool app. But yeah, I was really upset at what they did the other day because it kind of felt like, everything they stood for, even their name, Robinhood. it kind of all just went in the dumps on what they did the other day by freezing some of the trading on certain stocks, and those stocks happen to be the stocks that were in question, from those guys, with WeBets. WallStreetBets. So. Yeah, so, shout out to those guys for shaking things up, but my advice would be for people, whoever's following what's going on, to be very careful. There's have been some people that made money on those stocks, of course, but be very careful. There's been a lot of people that's also lost money on those stocks. So, the stock market is very, very fun place for young millennials. They're on there, shaking things up a little bit, but I would advise people to be careful.
So what would your advice be to Robinhood itself? Because, it was a darling in the social media set for a while, and then now the tide has certainly turned in certain ways based on what happened last week. I mean, you experienced that with Fire Festival, how, people who are all for something can turn against it when things don't go as they expect. What would you tell Robinhood to do here?
Robinhood, you got to let them trade. You got to let people trade, man. I think the real situation of what's going on is, I don't think the CEO had the money to cover, the actual money that was going through the platform, the margins. I don't think he had enough to cover the margins. So I think that's what's really what the freezing is about. I don't know, but it just looks like, it's playing into the hands of the big Wall Street guys, the big hedge fund guys. That's what it looks like. It's playing. He's playing into their hands, and it's kind of siding with those guys instead of what Robinhood stands for, and letting the little guy trade.
Hey, Ja, a lot of people now wonder what kind of legal risk Robinhood is under, but they do say the terms of service. I understand Robinhood may discontinue my account and any services related to my account immediately with written notice. You think anybody actually read that?
People usually don't read the fine print, and I'm pretty sure what Robinhood did is within the guidelines of what's in that, fine print. But nonetheless, people are mad. People are angry. You've heard Elon Musk talk about it. You've heard Mark Cuban talk about it, even, the AOC talking about it. So it's an issue. It's a problem. And people are mad. People are angry, and they should be, because this is the app that claims this is about, free trade. And they took that power away from people. So.
Ja, it's Deirdre. Good morning. Since you waded into the GameStop fray on Thursday when that stock actually hit its highest level so far, I just wonder, what do you think GameStop will be worth 3 years from now? Is it going to be worth more or less than it's at currently?
It's funny because, the reason why these stocks were being shorted in the first place is because these companies were doing bad. GameStop, AMC, they're brick and mortar stores that are not able to open up because of the pandemic. So, these big hedge fund guys started shorting these companies. So I don't know, where they'll be in the next couple of years. I think the pandemic and stuff like that is gonna, let us know how those companies are gonna survive.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.